Если что, я пока что не вижу, что ты пишешь, потому что я еще YouTube не включил. Только игру. Блин, а что за фигня тогда? Ага. Что-то бред. Я почему-то не вижу. Ладно, видимо, придется искать. Ну, наконец-то. Чат я что-то не вижу. Угу. Ну, блин, встану как-нибудь. Тебе вот тоже рано вставать. Ты будильник поставь на всякий случай. И ложись. Надеюсь, уснешь. Как не дать убить себя?
Open blinds. Good morning, Adam. You have one new message.
From?
David Sarif.
Play it.
Adam, it's David. I know it's been a while, but after what happened in Prague yesterday... Look, son, whatever reasons you've had for not getting in touch these last 2 years, well, life's too short. I'm leaving for London soon, but give me a call.
You saved his vidcall number?
Yes, Adam. Just activate your TV system.
Кстати, смотри, AMD. Вот эта штука.
As you wish.
Так. Это пока у нас отправляется в тайник. Это тоже, это тоже. Тайфун тоже. Это тоже. Шоковый пистолет бы доставить. Хотя вот пистолет обычный. Как раз таки можешь засунуть, а это обратно. Транквилизаторные патроны тоже, наверное, вот эти вот. Это тоже все пока что можем сложить. Все. Полутаться надо же. Так, что там в почте?
Adam! Thanks for calling me back, son.
Sarif.
I heard about the bombing in Prague. It's all over the news. Did anyone you know get hurt?
You know me. I tend to keep to myself. I'm surprised you even know I'm here.
Interpol called me when you applied for the job. Part of their extensive background checks. I gave you a glowing recommendation.
Thanks. What do you want?
What do I want? Jeez, Adam. I know I did some questionable things in the past, but a lot's happened in the last 2 years. To both of us.
That's true. For what it's worth, I'm glad you made it out of Panchea.
Thank you. It wasn't easy, as I'm sure you know. I was at death's door by the time the rescue crews pulled me out of the wreckage, and while the doctors were stitching me back together, my company fell apart. Wasn't anything I could do to stop it, not from a hospital bed.
I heard Tai Young Medical bought everything up.
We're the only biotech corporation that could after the incident. Our patents, our tech, everything. Oh well, sometimes one dream has to die so another can rise from its ashes.
You heard anything from Megan?
After After all we went through, I thought she'd stand by me. Still, you know, she always wanted to be at the cutting edge. She didn't see a future for herself in Detroit, so she went to VersaLife.
She moved to Hong Kong?
San Francisco. They've got an offshore research facility there named Roca Seca Beach. I'm sure you've seen it in the news.
California, huh? I wonder if she's told her mother.
You want my advice, son? Write her out of your life. Because I'm damn sure she's written us out of hers.
You talked to Pritchard lately?
Frank! Of all of us, I think he's the one who's changed the least.
He'd probably tell you there wasn't anything about him that needed changing.
I'm sure he would. But when the world transforms itself the way ours has, people need to adapt or get left behind. Frank's freelance now, but he's still in computer security, still in Detroit. I don't know if he'll ever leave.
Your message said you were going to London. Casual trip? Or is this tied to the new dream?
I'm meeting with the Santo Group, Nathaniel Brown and his investors.
Santo? They built the Udalek complex, the Og Ghetto, here in Prague. Why are you meeting with them?
Brown's got big plans. He wants to focus on real solutions, ideas that look to the future. You've heard of the Safe Harbor Initiative?
I've heard of Rabia, the walled city he and his company are building in the desert for Ogs.
Rabia's just a part of it. We're talking about self-sustaining, energy-efficient arcologies that can be replicated anywhere on Earth. Cities built by the augmented, for the augmented.
Where the dream of self-controlled human evolution lives on.
It may not seem like it right now, son, but one day, people will move on from the incident. And when that happens, we'll be ready for it. I'm glad we caught up, Adam. I've always tried to look out for you, you know. That bombing yesterday.
You didn't call to talk about the bombing. Just ask.
It's nothing, really. I just need a signature so I can finish filing the bankruptcy paperwork.
You need my signature?
Yeah, apparently there was some kind of bureaucratic mix-up caused by you being declared legally dead for a year. The apartment in Detroit was leased in your name even though we paid for it.
Fine. Send me the paperwork.
Thanks, Adam. I appreciate it, really.
Goodbye, Sarah.
Вот так вот. Сейчас будешь смотреть на красавчика Адама Дженсона.
Miller, it's Jensen.
It's good to finally hear from you, Agent. You doing okay?
Sorry about the downtime. I'll get to the office as soon as I can, but my Ogs took a hit during the attack. I need to get them looked at.
Of course. There's a lot of work ahead of us, Jensen. I'll see you when you get in.
Dr. Kohler, I need to pay you a visit.
Jensen! Now's actually a really good time for me, like right now!
Something wrong?
There are some guys in my bookshop. Pissed off the Valley gangster-looking guys. So, unless you want bloodshed the day after a terror attack...
The front door isn't the most peaceful option. I got it.
Во.
Maybe I'm not making myself clear. I don't want to fuck with you either. But things need to change around here. I go to connections now. I go to the valleys. With that kind of muscle, I can expand this whole operation. We only deal with the valleys in for 20. That's it.
Так,
20% guarantees me on ego to drug all across here.
ладно, здесь мне пока что делать нечего.
That kind of condition.
Или есть что?
It's only fair. I'm bringing the fucking Diwalis to the table. I deserve a fucking bigger piece. What was that? Of course, it's nothing.
Ага, понятно, он меня заметил.
You're nothing but a memory of what a human should be. American and Uyobok. That's 2 strikes right there.
American and уёбок. Мне не понравилось, как ты меня назвал. Тихо. Мужик, пойдем со мной. Ну ладно. Короче, сделаем вид, что ты напился просто. В коробках из-под пива валяешься. Ой. Блин, меня твои коробки толкают, алло. Окей. Блин. Упал.
Dars is the man. He'll set you up. If you want to do business, the man is over there.
You want praxis, eh? Biostel, hypostim,
Ты тут еще?
painkillers.
I might be interested.
They sell these things.
Yeah, I got that.
Buy something.
Так, что продать ему? Вот это говно мне не надо, в принципе. Этим я тоже... Хотя одно можно оставить. Для прикола. Что он там продает? Пистолет. Батарейки. Патроны. Прикольно.
Stop wasting my time.
I have everything I need.
Then get lost. You waste my time.
Нифига себе, какой деловой.
Biocells, painkillers, right over there. This is organized crime.
Хорошо.
you sure?
Our augment. Take control of your destiny, brother.
The augment... Seeker, are you prepared for the ascension?
I think you've got the wrong guy.
No, I can see your purity. You are close, so close. And the Singularity Church of the Machine God can help take you the rest of the way. You know of it?
I don't think your church can help me get where I'm going.
Each of us lives with needs and desires, begging and howling for attention, for fulfillment. We barely have time to ponder what, if anything, lies beyond this wretched world.
And you have some idea of what that might be?
I am but a servant, tasked with spreading the word and offering hope to those who have none. But I have the teachings of the church to guide me. What would you like?
Это, кстати, это... Такие челики в будущем будут в этом... В Deus Ex Invisible War.
This Singularity Church of the Machine God. For augmented only?
The word of the Mother. Only the gifted will ascend. She has cast out the flesh-flawed in preparation.
So you're here on a recruitment drive to fill up the numbers.
And more. The Builder lives in this place. The dreamer of our ascension. Now, cast out at the will of the Mother.
Let me guess. He's one of the flesh-flawed.
No. He simply had a crisis of faith. But I am not so blinded by my faith as others are. He was a friend once, a mentor, a leader in our church. Some of us remember. Do you have more questions?
Tell me more about this ascension.
Our minds will depart their corporeal shells and merge with the divine consciousness of the Machine God. This is the ascension.
Sounds like you're talking about uploading a copy of your brains to a computer. I didn't think that was possible yet.
Thanks to the Builder, it is. But it is much more than a simple copy. It is transference. Joseph called it an evolution of the human condition. Do you have more questions, Seeker?
Nothing right now. Maybe some other time.
Very well, Seeker. I will be here if you change your mind.
Salvation. And I have found the answer to promise. With the light of the Machine God present. Join us.
Так, что мне там? По заданиям. И... Так.
This world is not yours to carry. No one else.
Stop right there. Yeah, you. Down on your knees. Hands behind your head. Yes, I'm going to frisk you now. Don't move.
I'm not carrying it.
That's for me to find out. Hold still. Then you have nothing to worry about. Okay, hands behind your back. Oh, I know. You're innocent. Just like everyone else.
The only thing I am guilty of is being augmented.
Think this is abuse of authority? Believe me, this is nothing.
Do you want to be an accessory? Go away.
State police business. Just move along.
Окей. Угу. 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 Вот как это работает. Окей. У меня игра вылетела. Ой, блин. На каких мне настройках надо играть, чтобы она не вылетала? Интересно. Сейчас попробую кое-что. Вот так вот тупо поставить на высокое. Да я не кипячусь. Хорошо. Вот смотри, что у меня с мышкой. Тупо нажимаю, оно по 2 раза нажимается. Бред какой-то. Ладно. Значит, хорошо, я правильно делаю. Ну смотри, тупо 1 раз нажимаю, 2 же нажимается. Бред какой-то. Ой, блин. Перестань.
Biocells, painkillers, right over there.
The Church of the Machine God does not claim to have all the answers.
I didn't do it. This is my 3rd scan this week. Why don't you scan somebody else? Fine. These hands are in fucking eyes. Can I go now? District is pretty quiet.
Stop right there. Yeah, you. Down on your knees. Eyes behind you.
Нет, останавливаться не буду, пожалуй.
Street is off limits, Oyobok. Private function. All businesses are temporarily closed.
Fucking New York key. Have no
Fucking
pride.
New York key.
You're trespassing, metal man.
Fucking New York key.
Spolupráce s příslušníky státní policie je povinná. Pro svou vlastní bezpečnost udělejte jejich
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Access granted.
Police pace back and forth all day. Peter, don't blow your cover. What a waste of time.
Так, а здесь этих уродов дофига вообще. Тихо. Блин. Лежать. Блин. Лёг мужик. В смысле нет? Ладно. Ладно. Чувак пожелал мне найти мир в следующей жизни. Дункан Макриль. Так, ладно.
We got this. No chance for him to escape.
Нормально. Тупо всех выношу отсюда. Кстати, слышишь Петра Гланца? Я слышу.
No surprises. Hold on. Stop hiding.
You'll not find him by complaining, eh? When I...
Not bad, not bad. Окей. Дайте обыскать уже. Все.
Come back later for a book show.
Come out, you're pissing me off!
What if he was never here? Do you think he's here? Who knows? You hear that noise?
Check on it.
Оп. Где челик? Куда он пропал? М? Ты не знаешь, нет? А я вот знаю.
Well, that could have gone better.
Так, тихо.
Somebody needs to find this clank already. I am convinced.
Ты так будешь сюда смотреть? Интересно. Он, походу, испуган. Надо его чем-то отвлечь.
He is good at hiding.
Прилег. Пацан.
Anomaly detected. Trace program access granted.
Jensen! Thank God! I'm down in the dungeon, man. You remember the title of my super secret book, right?
I remember it's red.
Ты там уснула?
Jensen, my favorite techno wonderkind. Sorry about the goons, man. They didn't give you too much trouble, did they?
They're not gonna be a problem for now. What do they want? You behind on your protection money?
I don't think it's about money. I got this little misunderstanding with their boss, Otar. You know how it is with these gangster types.
Enough to know that there's no such thing as a little misunderstanding.
Diwali internal politics. I'm gonna get it sorted. Gonna see the big boss myself. As soon as things settle down. The day after a bombing, man, it's... Well, I mean, it's scary, right? I'm surprised people go out at all.
Sometimes people don't have a choice. My systems took a hit. I was hoping you could help me get everything running again.
Took a hit? You mean... Oh, shit! Why didn't you say so? We need to get you in the chair. The chair. You know I've always wanted to get a closer look at those satty fogs of yours. A real close look. So let's strap you in, get the gas going, and then, well, then I just need to sort of dive in. Well, feel my way around.
Hang on a sec, you're gonna put me under for how long? What if the Diwali send reinforcements?
Oh, you're just stalling. Those illiterates aren't going to get in here. Don't be scared of the chair, okay? The chair is gentle. I promise. This thing with the Diwali is nothing. Otar's pissing where he shouldn't.
I count on you to fix me, Kohler. To some extent, your problems are my problems.
That's sweet, Jensen. Otar Botkovelli is the Diwali #2 guy. The men outside, they were his men. But the big boss man is Radic Nikoladze. He is the #1 guy. And I know Radic, so don't worry about it. Now, are we gonna do this procedure, or what?
What exactly are you going to do to me?
I'm not sure yet. First, I gotta get in there to see what's wrong. But don't worry. I'm not gonna do anything to you I wouldn't do to myself. I promise. Besides, you've been here a few times. You know I'm professional.
You've never had to put me under before.
I never saw you the day after an explosion before either. That was a big shock to your system, man. Kaboom! Now, you want me to fix you or not?
Alright, let's just get this over with.
Relax, Jensen. It's gonna be fine. You won't even know I'm in there. You'll feel weightless, far away, like you're someone else. But Kohler's gonna bring you back and make you you again. Before you know it.
What?
Oh, thank God. Take it easy. I swear I didn't mean to... Your retinal display should be back soon. You can still move, huh?
Where did you...
I was trying to connect the unconnected. But you got some strange fucking ogs back there. I mean, I probably shouldn't have. Here, let me get you some water. Or something stronger, maybe?
Water.
You got it, Jensen. Just ease out. Don't freak out. Rebooting was the only way to save you.
Save me from what, Kohler?
Core meltdown. You almost melted my chair. So I reset you, and I found these, I think it's better if I show you what I found. Bring up your system display. You need to see this for yourself. These are your implants. You're familiar with all these, right?
Yeah. David Seraph installed them. Took 2 years for my body to get used to everything.
Right. Well, I had to undo some of that getting used to.
What's going on, Kohler? Why do I feel different?
Something was trying to vampire the juice out of you. I couldn't figure out what until after the reboot. Turns out your Factory Zero is not the standard Factory Zero.
What am I looking at?
Experimental fucking test dogs, man. Hidden inside your body.
You're telling me I got more implants than I thought I did?
More than your body can handle. Pretty cool, right?
I'm not sure yet.
I want to show you what happens when you activate one of these suckers. See that? Major spike in your power consumption.
Where the hell did these things come from?
I can't answer that. All I know is the explosion must have woken them up. But man, you want to use these crazy fucking things? That's your right. We just gotta make sure it doesn't fry you. Now, I think I maybe got an idea on how to do that. Try shutting down one of your other implants. You know, just for fun. Go ahead, Jensen. Shut down one of the implants you're not using. See that? Cooled you right down. You have the power to balance your system if you want. Just, you know, don't activate everything all at once.
What would happen if I did?
Well, you'd suffer some major glitches due to overheating. We're talking risk of permanent damage. So, you know, maybe don't do that.
All right. Reset me now, Kohler. I'll reactivate what I need myself.
Okay, so I'm not always gonna be there for you like this. I can't just follow you around to reset things and hold your neural weave together. Whatever choices you make from here on out, they're your choices.
Thought you were supposed to be my AUG expert.
I specialize in Chinese black market, okay? The shit I found hidden inside you, spliced into your system like that, looks to me like it's from Mars, man.
I'm pretty sure they're not from Mars.
I feel bad. You deserve answers I can't give you. I can help manage your system better than anyone in Prague. I help you make the most of the new AUGs we just found.
But you can't tell me where the hell they came from. As far as I know, David Seraph installed all my AUGs. If there's something inside me I don't know about, he's the one I need to talk to.
I am familiar with Sarah's work. These new AUGs, they look different to me. I mean, that neodymium shell. Who uses dimorphic magnetorheological fluid like that? Seriously, if you talk to Sarif, you need to ask him that. Shit really stands out. Pretty fucking cool, actually.
You ever seen anything like this before? An AUG system that's deliberately hidden like that?
I don't know, Jensen. I mean, I heard of people getting the black market treatment before. Pass out in Prague, wake up in Shanghai. But usually they wake up with less AUGs, not more.
What exactly makes these AUGs so different from my other ones?
They look like experiments, is what. Loose wiring everywhere, man. It's like half of you is untested, unfinished, unbelievable. It's beautiful is what it is.
Why would Seraph have hidden these things inside me? I don't get it.
I am not convinced this is a Seraph job. The tech itself is super high-end, but the PDOT insulation, sloppy. The bone mounting, mounted on the quick. Just doesn't have Saraph's touch. Looks more like a retrofit to me. Something much more recent. Well, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking how much I hate being unconscious. You said these additions look recent. How recent?
Within the last 2 years, give or take. Something happened to you in that time?
I was pulled out of the ocean and put in some facility in Alaska to recover. There's a few months there that... the more I try to remember, the blurrier it gets.
Shit, Jensen. That's terrifying.
This tune-up went longer than I expected. Let's wrap this up.
Right. Here, take some Praxis kits for the trouble. Praxis solves everything. Keeps customers happy. Just, remember what I showed you about managing your juice. It's gonna be a balancing act for you. Well, unless...
Unless what, Kohler?
There could be a way to optimize. It's just... it would involve getting something from Otar. A neuroplasticity calibrator.
There's a way for me to use everything I have without compromise? I want to know about it.
I was hoping you'd say that. I order all my fancy tech from this illegal catalog, right? But my last shipment got intercepted by Otar Botkovelli.
The same Otar whose men were looking for books out there before?
I am not going to force you. I want you to want to do it. I want you to want to be an augmented god among men. If that sounds like something that interests you, then you should know that Otar runs an underground casino in the Chisti district. The entrance is in a small courtyard off Hlavny Street.
Thanks for the info, Kohler. Thanks for the praxis.
Man, you know I love you, Jensen, but we both have work to do. What do you need?
This calibrator you need. What is it exactly?
It's a device that allows me to measure and manipulate neuronal connections. I mean, I can eyeball with the best of them, but for any type of advanced procedure...
So you can't optimize my system without this device? And Otar just happens to have it.
I was having a shipment of tools delivered to somewhere I shouldn't have. And Otar intercepted. I'm sorry, Jensen. This situation I got with the Diwalis, it's not really your problem.
I'm starting to think it is. What else do I need to know about Otar?
Otar Botkoveli is the second in command of the Diwali crime family here in Prague. People say he is a good guy to have on your side.
And if you're not on his side?
Then you hide behind a wall and hope Otar doesn't find you. It's frustrating, Jensen. I got this deal with Otar's boss, Radic Nikoladze. Way under the table, super secret. The Diwali are supposed to stay away from me.
Guess Otar didn't get the memo. Tell me more about your relationship with the Diwali. What exactly are you caught up in?
Well, you see, it's not so much a relationship. Not so much with the Diwalis, per se. It's more of an occasional contact with Radic Nikoladze.
Alright. So this contact you happen to have with Radic, then?
The problem here isn't me so much. Radic has a habit of keeping things from Otar. And Otar, he doesn't like what he doesn't know. So he puts heat on me as a way of putting heat on Radic. Trying to burrow into his secrets, you know?
Does Radic have secrets buried here with you?
My deal with Radic, part of this deal, is that I don't talk to anyone about my deal. Not Otar, not you, no one. No offense, Jensen, you scared the shit out of me. Otar, he scares the shit out of me. But Radic is worse than both of you put together.
Give me a rundown on these experimental logs you found again.
You got two distinct systems in that garage of yours, Jensen. One is Saris. Those logs are tested, safe, reliable. The other ones were hidden. And man, they are screaming for juice. You need to overclock your rig if you want them to run.
You made it sound before like there were risks involved.
Basically, you could overheat. And if that happens, well, that's the whole experimental mystery part. I'm not exactly sure what could happen.
You're not filling me with confidence here, Kohler.
No, don't say that. You can mitigate the risks by permanently disconnecting one of your more standard issue AUGs. One for every new AUG you decide to try out. In fact, as your doctor, I highly encourage you to test your limits.
I'll keep that in mind. I spoke to Sarah earlier, before you made your little discovery. He got in touch with me after seeing footage of the train station attack.
You should talk to him again. I mean, if it was me, if there was something inside me and I didn't know where it came from, I would want whatever answers I could get.
You're saying you know where every single piece of you comes from?
I am not fancy like you, but we are similar in some ways. Both stuff with more tech than our bodies can handle. Both pushing the limits of augmentation. The big difference is I am my own maker, Jensen. There is no one for me to thank or to blame but myself.
That's all I need for now, Doc.
Yeah, okay. And hey, good luck with that shit. Don't fry yourself, alright?
Jensen, it's Miller. Listen, I need your eyewitness report as soon as possible. What's your ETA?
Depends on how many cops ask to see my papers.
Fuck. Not much I can do about state police after yesterday's attack. Get in when you can. Miller out.
If they had their way, they would bulldoze the whole district, us included. The police is not filling all the problems. True, this one tried to swallow a car. Reminds me of when I was a kid in Montreal.
Do you really think this little wearing a way the good father can care for them?
I, for one, cannot. This is Eliza Cassell, reporting to you live from Piker. Precision, refinement, static watches. It's about time. In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
This is Eliza Cassell, reporting to you live from Piker.
Keeping you alive and clearing a way for the future.
Around the clock, around the world. Piker Seas, always watching. I know I am not the only one wondering what the Augmented Rights Coalition hopes to achieve following news of yesterday's devastating attack in France. So let's hear from Dr. Talis Rucker, our charmingly eloquent leader.
Was a non-augmented was a world that failed to grasp its It was a tragedy for all.
But it wasn't all of humankind, right?
The loss of life on both sides was considerable, but instead of healing and dialogue, the fear of the augmented has turned to hatred.
Surely you cannot claim to be mistreated by governments when they have spent taxpayer money to build special living quarters for you and your kind.
When legislation forces augmented out of their homes and into sequestered environments, there's no reason for law. Only fear and fear. That's why I moved to the bootleg complex.
I thought you were forced to leave your native Germany. Were there not allegations?
Those accusations were false. When I arrived in Prague,
There was a terrorist bombing of a church.
but I had nothing to do with it. We are
A non-violent organization. Yes, you said that. That was the today, the train station
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
I'm pretty boring. You'd be better off talking to someone else.